Surprise! I didn't think I was going to make any more videos, but I think I've changed my mind now. I guess you can definitely tell I've done that because of a couple things that I need to stress. One is I have never ever monetized any of these videos that I made. I never tried to. I used some soundtracks a couple times, and they don't allow you to monetize those anyway, unless you change to a different soundtrack or make it where it's not really where you can tell it's theirs. You know what I mean? You have to change things, but anyway, you can't really do that either. So the fact of the matter is, I never monetize them, because the fact of the matter is, if you steal something from somebody, and they if I was to make money off of telling you the truth without him telling the truth, it would be like blood money. You know, there would be no point in me doing that until he tells the truth. That anything that comes from Star Wars to me is garbage and trash until he tells the truth, and then I'm including him. I'm over the death of my dogs now. I was a little upset when I made my last videos. I'm not completely over it. Probably never will be. The fact of the matter is that, and I think in a lot of ways, I'm going to post a couple quotes here. That you've actually all been supporting a crook for 45 years. So in essence, you're unwittingly, you're all criminals. Everybody who's ever watched Star Wars and paid money to see it, you're all criminals. Isn't that sick? You didn't even know, but it's kind of not your fault, but you're still criminals, because you don't understand that you're supporting someone who committed a crime, and part of Star Wars was a crime. How he got it. So I know that's kind of sad for you to learn that way, and if he'd just tell the truth, it wouldn't be a crime. You see what I'm saying? If he came out and told the truth, it wouldn't be a crime. But the way he did it, and then he basically defrauded, committed oral fraud on a child, because I was 7 years old. He told me he was going to make me rich and famous. He got Jedi Knight in the Force for me when I was 7 years old in 1974. Got me on the phone. His Jack Hamburger, his cousin, was standing there, and that's assuming that his name was Jack Hamburger. I'm not going to go into all that again. It's either something Freeman or Jack Hamburger, and that in itself is almost like evidence, because I know one of the two houses was his cousin, and if I didn't know exactly, how could I just draw that rabbit out of a hat? How could it be Bobby, somebody else, all down the Joey Bag of Donuts down the road? Nobody could just pull that rabbit out of a hat and say, oh, I know this kid who lived right here who was George Lucas' cousin, and it actually be George Lucas' cousin. The only reason I know is because of what happened. So again, you're all criminals. It's a sad thing, but it's the truth. And you support a criminal. If you pay to see Star Wars, you're supporting a criminal. I told Disney, they bought it. They're still doing it. They didn't try to even look into it or even see anything. Just because he had some FBI agent named Bob Frederick listening to my phone conversations, I'm not sure that that's how they got it, or they got a hold of somebody in my family. Somehow they found the evidence I did have, and they got it. And so regardless of that, it doesn't mean that you're not still a criminal, because it was still a crime whether he stole the evidence to prove it or not. And there's still circumstantial evidence. I mean, like me knowing there was cousin lived in one of these two houses, and everything else that happened. And plus, my two brothers remember me seeing Jedi Knights in the Force. My younger brother remembers specifically. My older brother doesn't. He remembers something. He just remembers me saying something night. He didn't know what kind of night. But anyway, that's just a quick video to tell you all I've never monetized these videos, and I'm going to keep going, because somebody said something to me recently, or they didn't say it to me, they just said it, and they said whenever everything it's turned against you, just put your head down and keep moving forward. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm not going to give up because the truth is going to be known. No matter what, the truth is going to be known. I'm going to put my head down and I'm going to keep moving forward. You can believe the truth. You can choose not to believe it. That's up to you. But you're still going to answer to God, and you're still going to find out that you were a criminal and you supported a criminal. And whether you did it willingly. Now if you've seen this video or any of my videos, now you know, but you can deny it. You can still deny that you really didn't see any evidence of it, but it's still true, and you still will have to answer for it. All right. Anyway, that's that, and I'm going to post some little quotes from about justice. You know, denying the truth after I've already told you whether I have the evidence to prove it. I told you the truth. I told you the truth. I have no reason to lie on anybody, including George Lucas. He stole Jedi Knights in the Force from me. He lied. He's lied to you all for 45 years, since 1974. But technically, you all saw Star Wars in 77. So technically, he's only been lying to you for 42 years. And he stole it from me in 74. But all the people around him who knew him, and they probably wonder, where did you get that from? He's been lying to them since for 45 years. So, you know, you don't have to go all the way to China to find someone, Mr. Trump, who's stealing intellectual property. You can find him right here in the United States. And worse yet, one who steals it from a baby, you know. Steal candy from a baby, George, hey? How easy is that to attack a 7-year-old and steal what you need from a 7-year-old kid, huh? You should feel real proud of yourself. And all you people who support him, you supported a man who stole from a 7-year-old kid. That's what you do. You like Star Wars, you want to be a Jedi Knight, you don't even know what a Jedi is, because a Jedi wouldn't steal from a 7-year-old child, man. So you call yourself whatever you want. You're all criminals. Whether you like it or not, you've all become criminals because that's what you support.